A very, very brief history of the Internet. Many school children believe the Earth began. Dinosaurs came and went. The Internet was formed.
The Internet, in the year 2009. We send emails, make calls over the Internet, and discuss topics we take an interest in. Even our banking is going virtual. But what we take for granted today was only a vague idea 50 years ago. In order to understand how we got this far, let's go back to 1957, when everything began. On October the 4th in 1957, during the Cold War, the first unmanned satellite Sputnik 1 was sent into orbit by the Soviet Union. The fear of a missile gap emerged. In order to secure America's lead in technology, the US founded the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency in February 1958. At that time, knowledge was only transferred by people. The DARPA planned a large-scale computer network in order to accelerate knowledge transfer and avoid the doubling up of already existing research. This network would become the ARPANET. Furthermore, 3 other concepts were to be developed, which are fundamental for the history of the Internet. The concept of a military network by the RAND Corporation in America. The commercial network of the National Physical Laboratory in England. And the scientific network Cyclades in France. The scientific, military, and commercial approaches of these concepts are the foundations for our modern Internet.
There's a revolution going on in rec rooms, offices, and classrooms around the world. A revolution in which 15 million people are taking part. They're sharing scientific data, arguing philosophy, or passing on cooking tips and gossip, night and day through a computer network called Internet.
Life in the modern world has a new anxiety these days. Just as we've become totally dependent on our computers, they're being stalked by saboteurs. Saboteurs who create computer viruses. The Defense Department, universities, and research centers are still recovering tonight from a computer virus that brought a nationwide network to a standstill. One of the institution's hardest hit was MIT.
Computer communication is not much like most human communication. There's no body language, no intonation, no facial expression to help you know which way something ambiguous is meant. That's great reads the same on Internet as, oh, that's great. So the isolated communicators of cyberspace have come up with little signs made out of punctuation marks. They're called emoticons. They go at the end of sentences as graphic explanations. They come out sideways. Tilt your head left and you'll see a little smiley face that means I'm kidding. A little frowny face that means I'm serious.
So what is Web 2.0? Web 2.0 has evolved dramatically over the last 18 months. Before I talk about Web 2.0, let me briefly explain Web 1.0. With Web 1.0, it was hard for people to make websites. The average person couldn't make a website. Also, it was extremely hard for the average person to create content or be able to voice their opinion. Okay, now let's fast forward to Web 2.0. Web 2.0 has allowed anyone to easily create a website where they can talk about anything they want. Everyone can interact through sites like Facebook, MySpace, YouTube. The community can rate, discuss, comment. It's so easy for anyone to participate on the Internet in any topic. This is the future of the Internet. It's so easy to interact now. For the people making money online, one mistake can ruin your reputation for years and years to come. I mean, once it's on the Internet, it stays on the Internet. Web 2.0 has made network marketing and making money online very interesting.